Hey, good morning everybody. John Bergsman here with Fisherman's Digest. Beautiful hazy day here on Big Manistee Lake. We've been in the water 5 minutes, first fish of the day. Stay tuned. Today it's grandkids fishing, just a mixed bag. Anything that bites, that's the way fishing should be when you're taking your grandkids or your kids out. Walleye, pike, smallmouth bass, perch, you name it. Stay tuned. Doing good, Zucchini.
Yep. Keep reeling. Keep reeling.
Reel.
Okay, now out the side of the boat. Out the side of the boat with your pole. Kind of bend it like that.
There you go.
Perfect.
Just keep it back.
Keep it out the side if you can.
You're doing good, Zeke.
You are.
Nothing too hard. Don't jerk. Another fish on, big fish. Doubled up.
Oh yeah. Well, I almost wonder if it's not this one. Okay, out the side, Zeke.
Lift up, lift up, lift up. Got another one.
Oh, it came off. Look at that, Zeke. Go
What
get
is that?
go get the clasp up there.
Big walleye.
That's a beauty.
People say there's no fish on this lake. They're nuts. We're fishing just shallow diving baits. That was a Walleye Nation creation bait. That was
Okay,
a
hold on,
McGannon
Harold,
special.
don't-
No more, no more, no more. Get him, John.
Okay.
Lift up. Nope.
Nope,
Another big walleye.
Nice, Harold.
Let me see the bait.
It came right off.
Yeah, that's a Strike King Lucky Shad, so you show that one off, but gee, that's another beauty keeper. Here, set the rod down. That's what you can catch right here at Big Manistee Lake. Nothing fancy. We're just shoreline trolling gravel right now. Not a bit of weeds. Go ahead and drop that fish in the live well. Let's get him back in because the bite is happening right now. We're at First Light. It's my son-in-law John, my grandson Zeke, right here, and Butch. That's 2 walleye in 10 minutes. Go ahead, John. We're not even to the spot yet. This is just a gravel bottom flat, right up coming off the shoreline. This is just a history spot for me. Just troll miles of shoreline. We're using shad baits today. We're using the Lucky Shad by Strike King, and we're using the Walleye Nation Creation number 5. So far, 1 bait caught each. We've got the WNC number 5 shaky shads on the boards, and we've got direct rod holder fish. That last one came right there, right out of the butt of the boat, main engine running, 8.5 feet of water. You're not gonna spook these fish. It's First Light, they're here to eat, and you can see just a nice spread of offshore boards with a little haze. So we're hauling. We're going 2.6, main engine trolling. Nothing timid about this. That's one of the mistakes people make. They fail to realize that we're here in the last week of July. One of the things that people fail to realize midsummer fishing, speed is your friend. You're covering water, you're fishing for aggressive fish, and you don't have to sit there and go 1.82 miles an hour. That's for June and May. That's not for August and July.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built with purpose. TraxTech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
Wave Pro high performance boat pedestals eliminate bottoming out and back jarring impacts. Now available the 2.0 version and slider seat hubs. The best in air shock technology provides a controlled return to keep you on your seat. Fast and easy to install with permanent mounts or movable hubs for quick and easy seat placement in 10 to 16 inch models. Wave Pro high performance boat pedestals, best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.
Come on, Zeke.
Keep that pole out the side, nice and easy.
Nice and easy, no jerking. You can extend the net handle if you want, John. Little push button on it. Just to give you all the chance in the
Yep.
world.
Keep it on that side, Zeke.
Do you want
Yep.
me to go neutral,
No,
John?
that's beautiful, perfect. It's just a nice northern coming up here.
Perfect. Beautiful, Zeke. All right. We'll let your dad get that off. See what we're doing right here. Some of these areas, you see that little fuzz on the bottom, and that's perch grass, and you can see the actual individual fish
Okay.
laying right down in there.
Yeah,
See
throw
that
'em in.
walleye? Laying right
Throw
down
'em
in
in.
that. That's
I think-
perch grass. That's like little strandy grass that grows up maybe 6 inches to a foot. And I'll tell you what, where you see perch grass and individual perch like that, those are really, really good spots to fish because the big predators come sweeping through in schools, and they're feeding on those little perch. Anytime you're in an inland lake, the forage base changes from primarily like a shad-based or a goby-based population of the Great Lakes. These inland lakes, it's different. Those walleyes will eat crayfish, and they will eat perch. They'll eat basically any game fish they can get their hands on. And that little bit of structure is all it takes to hold those little baby fish down in there.
Okay, keep coming this way with it, Zeke. Good job, Harold. Way to get that out of the way. Yep, right up. Bring it up.
Good job,
Perfect.
Zeke. Now keep pressure on by pulling sideways. Right here,
Right on this side.
right there. Grandpa's not gonna slow down this time. Silly Grandpa.
It's a nice keeper walleye, it looks like. Nope, set it back in, Harold. Oh,
Nice.
got him. Turn to the camera.
Smile big. Big Manistee Lake walleye. They say there's no fish in this lake. That's what they told us when we got here. We're proving them wrong. Chuck them in there, Zeke. Good job, buddy. So when we got here, everyone said, you ain't gonna film a show on this lake. Well, Grandpa screwed up Butchie's big fish by going to neutral. Point number one, when trolling, a tournament fisherman like me knows never go neutral. It takes the pressure off the hooks and you lose fish. And the fish was so big and so close to the boat, I went to neutral, and sure enough, I owe Butchie a big fish. But never believe people when they say there's no fish in a lake. Start fishing somewhere and just look around. Shad baits like those Walleye Nation creation baits and our Strike King Lucky Shads, those are really good tight running baits. They do a great job catching fish. Also, I caught fish as deep as 9 and swooped that bait. That was on the inside board and I was only in 7. Well, that tells me that there's some fish up here feeding in shallow water. Don't ignore those tells. You know, be willing to move your baits around enough in the depth zone, not only in the depth zone, but also fishing deep to shallow. And that will help you catch more fish. We were on a piece of structure there right in front of one of the resorts on the lake. So again, be versatile. Don't just get stuck in one little
One we
rut.
just put out.
I'm telling you, that pink and white, when the sun comes up, it's called Bubble Yum, and it's a really
Keep
good
reeling.
color.
Oh, it snapped it right off the back.
The back, yeah. He hit that thing.
Keep going, Zeke.
Keep
Okay,
reeling.
keep reeling. And
I
then
think
you're
it's
gonna
a
go out the
walleye.
side.
I think it's a walleye.
Go out the side.
That would be sweet if you were 28 and
Well,
Go
he
out
just-
that side.
He hit it like a
It's a
train.
northern.
It's a
Oh,
nor-
it's a walleye.
Walleye. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I see it. No, it is a northern.
He hit it hard though.
Okay, out the side, Zeke.
Good
Yep,
job,
you gotta keep him on
Zeke.
the side.
Okay, lift him up. Wow. Bubble
Super,
yum.
bud.
That's a fish catching color right there.
Is it a keeper?
Yeah, well, it's a keeper for you to hold up, and we were going to throw them back in because while we're catching walleyes, we don't
Go
need
grab
to
that
keep
white
them.
thing.
Put that in there so we don't get hurt. Now put your hand under the belly and show that fish off to everybody.
Turn
the
it
fish.
so that he can see it. Yeah, rotate. There you go, like that. Rotate it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Don't drop your thing. Okay, now, good job. Swimming right along the boat when he's
I
done.
need to wash my.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Polarcraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary Spin Doctor. Lose, feel the difference. Wave Pro, best ride on the water.
We all want to keep moving, and we all need fuel to do it. Now, with the revolutionary FlowFast system, you can fuel up and keep moving from literally anywhere. FlowFast will pump or siphon an amazing 8 gallons per minute, so you can get back to what you do best. To find out more about FlowFast, go to flowfast.com. FlowFast. Fuel up. Keep moving.
Make loading and unloading your boat easy with the Dorado Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Load with ease. Simply drive on the trailer and the Dorado will automatically latch to your bow eye. A hard plastic liner protects your boat. For launching, back your boat in, pull the release lever, and away you go. For roller or bunk trailers, the Dorado is quick and easy to install and works with most V-hull boats. Spend less time at the landing and more time fishing. The Dorado Catch and Release Automatic Boat Latch. Online at DoradoProducts.com.
You gotta help him.
Hang on. Twisted line.
You can't leave the slack at him. You gotta keep it tight the whole time or you'll lose your
You got a
fish.
perch.
Yee, coming in hot.
So if you're looking for a great bait to troll for perch, now this one's an undersized one, but we've just gone through and caught 3 keepers. This little boogie shad, it's a number 4 boogie shad. It's brand new by Walleye Nation Creation. You can see it just looks like a perch, but what it's got is this little shiny side to it. When I turn it, hopefully you can see it has a lot of flash to it. Walleyes like it, northern pike destroy it, so if you have mono like we do today, you may lose a few baits, but that's the good thing about Walleye Nation. They're not expensive baits right off the shelf. They're like $5-6, so you can get them on store shelves all over the country or on the Walleye Nation Creation website. And trust me, we're catching fish on the Lucky Shad by Strike King and the Boogie Shad and the number 5 Shaky Shads by Walleye Nation Creation. Those are the only 2 baits that we've been able to pattern anything on here. We've got some nice walleyes, and we're into the perch on that little Boogie Shad. John just said maybe we ought to throw a second one out, and he might be right. But we shall see here. So we're catching these fish on shad baits. That's a Lucky Shad by Strike King, these perch. And we're also catching them really well on the Walleye Nation Creation, the little number 4, the brand new one. It's, shoot, I can't, Boogie Shad, a number 4 Boogie Shad in the perch colors, also catching lots of nice fish. So what I got right here, obviously I'm working a little bit of weed right along a shoreline break, and one of the huge advantages for me is my TraxTech system, where I've got John, my son-in-law John, and Adam, my grandson, back there working their TraxTech system pulling a spread of boards and flat lines. Now the flat line has been absolutely as productive as anything since we've been here. That's a GT100. That's basically just a salmon Dipsy rod holder, but it's a lay flat rod holder with a like a 13-point adjustment, so I can get that angle to the water just right. And then of course we're pulling 2 more rods. I've just got this one up and stowed. These 2 are putting boards. One of the things that you got to remember is that you don't get too fancy when you're teaching kids how to fish. It's really more about just getting in the right zone and catching fish, not worrying about the size. Size comes. Size comes just from having your baits in the water and spending hours doing it. You know, every once in a while you'll pull into a spot and bam, there'll be a big one there or a couple of walleyes or something. But it's really about just teaching them the proper way to present their bait and to stay consistent with what they're doing, and especially about boat control. Boat control's everything. Those baits are set to run 6 feet down. If I get too far in, I'm gonna snag everything up and I'm gonna have to pull them all in and I'm gonna have to clear my rods. So I wanna really pay attention to boat control, which I wasn't right now, and I got in a little tight. See, so the top of the weeds is at 6 foot. Let's see if we can stay clean. But basically, having a great setup on your boat that allows you to do all the things that you like to do the most, which for us is trolling, makes having the boat much more enjoyable.
Okay, up on the side here, Case.
Oh yeah, it's a walleye, it's a keeper. Keep it coming.
Keep reeling, Case, up on the side of the boat. Here, get it up on the side.
Scoop right under it. Don't jerk it.
Oh, I didn't see it. Go. Goodness.
Case.
Nice fish, Case.
Okay, let some line out.
Yep. That's a
Belly.
beauty, bud.
All right, get your dad in here.
Turn in that.
All right. Awesome job, Casey Rue. That's a good job. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today on Fisherman's Digest. As you can see by that net, Big Manistee Lake is alive and well. Thanks to all of my grandkids for coming with me. Butchie on the end. We'll see you again next week here on Fisherman's Digest. We don't know where we're fishing yet, but we're gonna be still here at the resort having a great vacation. See you next week.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Wave Pro. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.